Huh? I got that song stuck in my head because there's some dumb toothless thing, some toothless video. Yep, sorry about that.
Also, Duncan threatened to kill me.
She was being a brat and throwing a temper tantrum.
He threatened to murder my character, and then he remembered that I don't care.
It's kind of the DM's whole job to make it seem like he's going to kill you anyway.
But then he doesn't, because he's a big old softie.
Yeah, I want you guys to have fun.
My thing is that I will do shit to intentionally try to kill my character.
Yeah.
At least in Duncan's campaign.
She does it on purpose because then it's like, okay, I've played this character for 2 months. I don't like where it's going. I'm going to kill her off and then do something completely different.
What are you doing?
D&D tonight.
Okay.
You forgot?
Oh, yeah, I did. Heard it.
Yes, Koada, that's been stuck in my head.
Stay on call and watch, but I think you're playing the game.
All right.
You just have to mute
No, I'm not
yourself.
doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So,
mute on your own, 'cause he's streaming.
picking up where we left off, Keilani now has acidic tears. So every time she cries, laughs too hard, or gets a little bit of dust in her eye and flicks her tears away. Hello, Gingy. Her tears, after they leave her body and her well ducts, turn into acid and burns whatever they touch on the ground. Whether that be crying into someone's chest and burning their chest as they cry into it, or here, let me hurt myself just a little bit so that I can start the fire at the end of the night. They are acidic, and I'd like to see how you play with that. Cries under iron shackles. I win. You have then had the grog taken away by Reggie, was then swiftly stolen by Arkon and put into the bag of holding. Mm-hmm. And then as you make camp for the first night that you guys are on the road, you pull over into a little section clearing. You are on your way currently to a giant crossroad between a town on the edge of the little peninsula and then another true port trading town. You're about a little over halfway there.
Could you indicate on the map, please?
I will indicate.
Thank you.
Because I am a good DM.
Wait.
It would help if I booted up Roll20.
Yeah, it would. That's a bad choice. I thought that would be a good color. I was wrong. That was a bad color.
I mean, I could see it.
No, but not everyone else can see it. That's what I like. That's what I like. Deep purple. That's where you guys are at right now.
Okay.
So you're on the way to that first town, maybe the second town, to Shoregood. And then I might as well do this so you guys know where you're going. Boop, 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 boop. Yo, oh god, work with me. Fuck nugget. Whatever. And you are eventually making your way to Kambal, with some stops in between there, here and there. As you rest for the first night, who's going to take watch if you decide to even take a watch?
I will.
Definitely should be in order.
I can take a watch. I only have to trance for 4 hours.
Okay. So Reggie will be first watch. Arkon will be second. And then we'll let Doll take over for the rest of the night.
Or Vaeryn, because Vaeryn is still here with you guys, and though
Stick him in the bag. He's
Yeah,
obviously lost
he's
his mind.
just stick him in the ground like a scarecrow. His T-posing will keep away all unwanted guests, as Vaeryn is blank-faced, T-posing, standing flat-footed on the ground at the edge of the fire.
Whatever you guys decide, that's fine.
I mean, we should only need three watches total, right? Because
Yeah.
you have 4 hours, 2 hour, 2 hour.
So, if that's the case, handful of dice.
That's a lot of dice.
I need a lot of dice. Don't raise your eyebrow at me forcefully. Then you have to think about
What are you
it.
gonna do to stop me?
I can't stop you. I can turn around and stop her.
Oh, and I got little.
Oh, that's shitty. Doll.
Yeah.
As
Pull it
you
up.
as you meditate for the first watch of the night, you are stricken.
I'm not doing first watch.
No, you're sleeping the first part.
Okay.
You're doing your trance.
Okay, gotcha.
It's Reggie with
Yeah, I was.
Reggie
just,
on watch
I was
and her in
confused. I
trance.
think he's talking about her having a nightmare.
Yes,
While we're on our watch, while she's in her trance, this is happening.
correct. Excuse
Wow,
me.
That was really scary.
Within your trance, as you feel yourself drift off into the mental headspace of your ethereal self, images and scenes replaying with. Oh my god, I want to always get his name right.
Wrong.
No.
Are you talking about
Yeah,
Lucier? Or, yeah, Russier?
No.
Who are you trying to talk about?
Give me a second. Yeah, Wrestler Everbleed, the Archduke. But you know him as Master. He random images of him approaching you with knives, burning coals, heated blades, whips, shackles, leaving you as he leaves the dark encased room as others came and approached, and just leaving you in bundles of hay, throwing bowls of slop just to get a rise and reaction out of you. They spam across your mind, reminding you of your time that you were under, quote, his care.
Okay.
As you start to rouse, a mixture of fear and anger swells up inside of your chest. And then you wake up with Reggie shaking you on your shoulder.
I think she's just like sobbing
Uh,
as she wakes up.
Reggie, as you shake her to wake her up out of her trance, she's no, not meditative at all. At this point, she's clenched fist, shaking, almost like a strained face, and tears pouring down her face, still in her little trance, as you go to shake her awake.
So I can't do anything?
No, you shake her, and she wakes up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think so. And she wipes the tears away from her face.
A dream.
You could definitely say that. I thought I was back there. I thought he was still here.
Don't worry. With us around, he would not be around. Quite simply put.
I really hope so.
And with that, Reggie pats you again on the shoulder and then goes to his little roll-out cot and starts to drift off. It is now your turn for watch. At second watch...
At this point, I would also wake up Vaeryn. So, watch Doll for a minute.
Vaeryn gives you no physical reaction, and you kind of just pick him up and put him next to Doll. And he just crank it. You just take his head and go, and just like a strength straw, bendy straw. Just crank his head to angle down and watch Doll.
What an eldritch horror.
the world. I'm just like trying to balance him too. Okay. It leans to the right. Okay.
Never blinking anything. Just
okay.
Pure 1,000-yard stare. Soulless eyes. Reggie.
Yes.
You have a fantastic, wonderful, almost ethereal level of dream.
Yay!
What did you say?
I'm so happy for you.
You stand...
Good for you.
Good for you, bitch! You stand in front of the throne, kneeling with tears across your face, seeing a child version of your princess as she claims the throne, holding the sword of her generations over her head, calling out in Orcish, "We have reclaimed our birthright. We have reclaimed what we lost," and the entire nation cheers at her words, and she gestures and brings you up by your arm gently, and we have Reginald here, who brought us all together, who helped lead the revolution, and swiftly, with courageous leadership, win back our country and homeland. He, as she holds up her sword, is now reigning advisor, and my reigning advisor, my close friend and kinship, and the one that will help me lead this new nation of orcs together. And the crowd cheers. I mean, confetti, banners of your house, pictures of your face. We love you, Reggie. We heart you, Reggie. Everything. Okay. Everything. A bunch of orcs. Just
a queen.
Everything.
They love you,
just as much as they love their own queen. Some of them are even...
Those Reggie, RGEI.
Yes. It's sloppish orc. Just Reggie. And, Doll, you hear Reggie... kind of laughing and chuckling to himself in his sleep. As you look over at him, he's got a dumbass... This happy smile. Big orcish smile on his face.
Doll just chuckles and like shakes her head.
Keilani and Arkon, you're both asleep too, correct? Good.
I don't like how that sounds.
I don't think anyone did.
Nope. I want to evens or odds this one. Arkon!
Uh-oh.
Wet dream. Damn it.
That's not where I was going!
Hey yo!
At all!
Hey yo!
Whoa! Jesus
hot.
fuck.
That's very hot.
At least two of us enjoy ourselves so far.
Jesus fuck. You find yourself at a table with all the different tools you can imagine and want around you. All of the resources to tinker away, to create everything around you. But every time you get to that last finishing step to complete a new project, it just explodes and crumbles in front of you. Whatever projects you had pre-saved, someone comes up to your window and raps on your glass. They give you a little coin purse full of coin and say, "This is the invention that the great Arkon has invented, correct? Oh, I must have it. I must need it. It would make my life so easier." And you happily give them this whatever invention of yours that you have created and trademark completely to make whatever price you want on it. People will gladly pay it. Every time you take their coin purse.
Pouch.
I know.
Words.
You then hesitate as you open up a larger satchel. And then just deeply sigh as you put the coin purse into the larger pouch. And hear, "Oh, I thank you. Just another piece off the debt," as you feel bony, burning sensation, slimy, greasebally fingers envelop your hand and take the coin purse from the bottom of this larger satchel. And the sound of clinking and clacking of coins together says, "Just a couple more million inventions to sell." As then the money just disappears into the bag forever. And outside, Doll just sees you, just kind of counting numbers out loud, mumbling to yourself, kind of like 42, 50,000, 2,200. Just trying to mental math what you should sell a new invention for. Keilani.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even going
What's
to
up?
roll for this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got fun shit. Ha. Make sure that I get this correct. I'm about to... Yep, I wanted to double check. As you fall through your sleep, you are recognizing that you are now at an enlightened altar. You are up above the clouds on a flat marble staircase with a giant altar at the very top. The bright morning sun tinging and tickling your very essence of happiness and new beginnings across your entirety of your soul. The new dawn, the new world is welcoming you in this moment as you pray to Loanthar, your god of the mornings, the god of the new dawn. You are so happy that you have been chosen to give the new blessing for the first of the turn of the year. You are chosen to go and give the high blessing. This being a very prestigious honor, you bow deeply and kneel and pray deeply and wholeheartedly to your God. And as you open your eyes, a certain scent flickers past your nostrils. It's the scent of blood. That irony, rusting smell. And you look over and you see the clouds, a mixture of orange and yellow and reds and whites, all transcribing together. You see them cascading and rolling over on themselves, churning and churning, going from all these bright morning colors to gray and then to pitch black, as they all come and surround you on this high pedestal. This morning sun herself even seems to start weeping as her rays of light grow dimmer. Out of the blackness of the clouds that now surround this high altar, a giant hand made of skeleton bones, snapped sinew, rotting flesh, and black ichor rise up from beneath the clouds and slams down and crushes the altar of Loanthar and says, "It's now my turn." And then you wake up as Doll kind of shoves your shoulders and wakes you up. You are drenched in a cold sweat. And the mark between your wings and on your upper back burns and feels wet as the mark itself is bleeding.
Well, that was highly unpleasant. And, good morning to you, Doll.
It looks like you were having a bad dream.
Yeah. Not... Rough nightmare. Hindsight is 20/20 on messing with that altar. That thingy deity. Can't remember his name. And I feel like
Moandar.
that's a bad thing.
Moandar.
I didn't need the reminder. It's
Oh.
Keilani just
Okay,
doesn't care
okay.
enough to remember.
I didn't know if you actually remembered or not. My bad.
That deity, can't remember his name, is messing with me in my dreams. Can you check my back and make sure there's no blood? It's really slimy and wet back there.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you take your armor off before bed?
Yeah, you can't get the benefits of the whole rest in armor.
Okay. So yeah, she'll lift your tunic a little bit and look at your back.
The insignia almost carved looking into her back. It looks like it was bleeding. A little bit of blood has been smeared around, but now it looks like the ichor and blood is starting to scab over.
Is it bad?
I mean, there is some blood, but it's dried now.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's a hassle to clean blood out of clothes.
Yeah. I mean, does her shirt have blood on it?
I mean, very faintly. It's not even bled through.
It's not really that bad for your shirt.
Oh, well that's good.
Yeah, so you won't have to worry about laundry, I guess, but you may want to consider cleaning yourself in the morning.
Yeah. Well, at least there's one good thing here. I was thinking of waking Arkon up to clean the blood out. He probably has something on hand for that.
Archon of all people.
Hydrogen peroxide?
Prestidigitation.
Don't have lye, nothing.
Come on, chemist. Pack up some Neosporin, bro. Come on, bro.
I don't have shit for that.
Antibacterial.
I didn't think about it. I was like, wait, do I? I don't think I do. No, I get shit.
Does the transdigitation? No, it doesn't. It just changes the appearance. It doesn't get blood out of clothes.
Yeah, it does. It unsolves
yeah.
an object.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have that.
Sweet.
Oh, I thought you did.
I have Mage Hand, Firebolt, and Spare the Dying. That's it.
Who Oh, it's
I think Vaeryn
Vaeryn.
has it.
Yeah.
It's Vaeryn that has it. Okay.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be going back to sleep anytime soon. If you wanna resume your trance or thing, whatever it is your kind does, I don't mind taking the rest of the watch.
Your
What do you
kind.
mean by that?
You said that a little hard there, buddy.
I don't know if I should be offended by what you
Reggie just
said.
instantly wakes up. What do you mean by that?
I didn't mean to be
don't
offensive.
think
I've never met drows before, so or many elves, so I don't know how you guys rest. Okay.
Oh. Well, I don't know how you people rest either.
Okay, now I understand how that sounds. I'm sorry.
I'm good. We go into a trance for a little bit as an elf. So I don't need any more rest, but if you'd like to watch with me, I'm more than happy to have an extra set of eyes.
All right. Yeah. Let me
Or if
get
you
my
wanted
halberd.
to
just in case.
bathe in the river, just
That is a great idea. I will see you in 20 minutes.
okay. You gonna be okay going off by yourself?
Yeah, unless I run into like an owl bear.
Okay, well, I guess be careful and shout if you need help. I won't be
Will do,
helping,
Chief.
but I'll wake the others to help.
All right, I'm gonna waddle off to the river.
Are you really gonna waddle?
Waddle, waddle.
Yes, I'm going to
I
waddle.
waddled away.
Waddle, waddle.
To the very next day.
Day. Got any grapes?
The AI generator created a crazy looking creature.
Jesus, fuck no.
Why would you?
Imagine like making a song for like, imagine making multiple songs over a decade, only just for it to be something stupid.
I mean, there's another one that's even worse.
I don't know.
There are so many artists that fit that bill. I need you to like narrow it down.
I'm talking about the duck song, and like the series ended. Like he wanted, he finally told us what he wanted, and it's stupid.
Keilani and Doll, roll a d8, a flat d8.
What the fuck? I got a 5.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. You make it to the river. That's about 5 minute walk away. And it is ice cold. Ice cold. You swear there's chunks of ice floating down in it.
Nice.
I have to message this to make sure. Da-ba-da. Feeling the ice cold river splashing against. It's a thing. It's a thing. Splash against your skin, shrinking it and waking it up. Almost seems to revitalize you and bring you back to your senses and forget about the not so healthy nightmare as you focus on scrubbing your skin and waking up. And as this happens, the morning dawn rises. Dawn rises. Lanathar's blessings reach across the land. Dahl wakes up everyone else, and you all begin your morning breakfast routines.
So, who wants a piece of the 30 pounds of hardtack I have?
Yeah. Hardtack, anyone?
I got 30 pounds. It'll last the whole trip.
You gotta get some hot water and let that bitch soak to make it edible.
They're just gonna continue laying down for a minute. Have you ever like woken up but you just wanted to go back to sleep real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Every day of my life.
Hey, yo.
Damn, that's so.
What's wrong with you? You depressed or something? I'm in this picture and I don't like this.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
I'm not depressed. This won't take me back.
Take me back. They were so good.
It's like literally waking up. It's like one of those dreams. You're waking up. It's so good. You just want to go back. Don't wake me up.
You realize where you're at. You're like, no.
Look over. I see Arkon.
The mirror side of Arkon. You're like, fuck.
Look over. I see Arkon. I see Keilani.
Same, bro.
I look back up in the sky. I reluctantly wake up.
Arkon, you kind of go up to, why did I want to say his name is Valerian? It's not. Rose's character. Can't remember his name. Vaeryn. There it is. Vaeryn, thank you. And you kind of just like grab the bottom of his jaw and you open his mouth and you put a piece of hardtack in his mouth and then slowly close it to where it's now inside of his mouth. And your reasoning is hopefully the drool will soften it up a little bit. But
If I need to, I can wash it down with some grog.
You could. Remember, hardtack can break teeth if you don't.
Yes, it can,
Yeah.
if it's true.
Yeah. Why does Keilani want to fight Reggie?
Keilani wants to fight anything that moves. This is nothing new.
This is true. As you roll over and wake up and see everyone else, you see Keilani walk back in her semi-wet cloth clothes. and sit by the fire and warm up and spread her wings a little bit to shake some of the mist off. Arkon is eagerly handing out pieces of hardtack to everybody.
Why whenever we have a cart full of
If you're saying something, doll, we can't hear you.
I said why whenever we have a cart full of food, why are we eating hardtack?
What do we have in the cart that's food?
I have my barrel of preserved meats.
Yeah, we have 1 pound of jerky, 2 links of dried sausage.
I mean, we could
dried
use.
I would
fish,
like-
1 dried eel.
I would like to
literally
remind
have
you,
23
the entire
rations.
purpose of us stopping in that town was for us to get a bunch of rations and food.
Yeah.
That
I have
was it.
23 rations.
Mm-hmm.
I will refuse the hardtack and pull out a ration.
I'll try the hardtack. I've never had it before.
Oh, you poor summer child.
Doll will eat one of the dried fish.
So, like, do we trade? Do you give me a hardtack? I give you, like, a shot of alcohol or something? How do you want to do this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll reach into the crate of alcohol that I got from the town.
Oh no.
There's nothing wrong with some early morning drinking.
You've got 7 containers of that crate left. You also have that 35-gallon barrel of whiskey.
Yep.
Yeah, so
That's
you
for a
reach.
celebration.
Yeah. So you reach in. You reach into the crate and you just pick a bottle and pull it up. It is a clear bottle. It is a clear bottle. It seems to kind of bulge out and then thin, slender neck towards the top, and it has a cork in it.
Yeah, here, you take this, you give me some of your hardtack, and we'll call it an even trade.
Absolutely. I'm gonna hand her like a few of the hardtack pieces.
Let's go.
Put like a half pound up.
Mm-hmm. You get
yeah.
5 pieces of hardtack.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna start, like, trying to munch on it, I guess. It's just a cracker.
That's what they all said.
Yeah, that's what they all say. You kind of... Actually, no. Do you go straight try to chomp on this bitch, or do you kind of, like, test it with your teeth?
I'm gonna, like... Yeah, I'll go straight with my teeth. Why not? Like, it looks like a cracker.
Yeah.
It smells like a cracker.
Roll me a D100.
This is some kind of crazy.
Do it.
No,
75.
Oh,
I
God.
like Italians.
Okay. Not what I expected. With the
I'm good,
75,
right?
with the 75, you kind of just go, like you're going to bite into a soft cookie with enough force. As you do, in the minute that your teeth touch and put pressure on this hardtack, your teeth, your gums, your jawline, all the way up to your forehead, immediately scream out in pain. And you retract back, thinking you may have chipped a tooth as you're flicking your tongue across your teeth, your eyes welling up in pain, and as they drip down to the ground, little splatter marks of acid hit the ground in front of you.
Rubbing son of a bitch!
This is indeed
Oh.
fucking hard.
Arkon, what the fuck? Why is it so hard?
Hardtack, except there's just like 9 puppies.
He broke off a piece and he's literally just putting it in between his cheek and gum and just chewing it and getting it wet like jerky.
Yeah.
Ow.
You are actually in pain. You do not take damage, but you are in pain.
If you have any tea or coffee, it works wonders.
I'm going to glare at Arkon for not telling me about this sooner, letting me walk into this trap.
A trap of friends indeed. As you all finish your breakfast and soften the hardtack, you pack up the horses and continue on. Who is driving? Vaeryn can't drive.
I'm drinking and driving. I got this.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Do you uncork the mysterious white bottle? The mysterious clear bottle? I'm sorry, not white, clear.
Well, there's only one left.
Yeah.
There's 6 bottles left in Keilani's crate.
I was actually about the grog of whimsy. Never mind.
No, that's in my pouch.
So you kind of just get the cork and pop it off, smell it, take a swig. It burns. It burns hard.
Nice.
Ooh. Almost enough to, as it feels like it's drying your throat out and drying your mouth out with how fume heavy this liquor is.
Yes.
But then after a couple seconds of you feel the nice warmth hit the bottom of your belly and spread out to your sides and up to your chest.
That's good.
And maybe about an hour after taking a couple swigs, as you drive, you realize, you start to think, no, that we only have 2 horses. As you blink and look, 2 turns into 3, sometimes 4, but then it comes back. The cart isn't staying on the right side of the road, it's swaying a little bit.
Okay, at that point I would stop.
We're gonna get
I would
caught by
grab
the
him.
police.
I'm gonna piss off all the Amish.
So Reggie, I think it's time to switch.
I would literally stand up and just put my hand on Arkon. Alright,
Have
switch.
one?
His cheeks are
You're clearly hammered.
glistening rosy peach.
Hammered? I haven't even used a hammer. I use scalpels.
Can I grab the reins from his hands?
Yes, easily.
I'm just going to gently grab the reins and slow down the horses to a stop.
You could literally just do this and kind of gently push him and he'll fall back into the cart.
Basically, I was gonna pick him up and just place him back down in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start driving.
Does anyone else want to do anything for the rest of the time we're driving?
Fire.
I'm gonna fly. I need to stretch my wings.
You stand on the back of the cart, squat down, and launch yourself up. Snap your wings open and start flying just above the tree line and above the cart. The wind bristling through your hair, tinged with sea salt, and the scent of fresh leaves. Doll?
Doll will probably just play her pan flute and sit next to Reggie while he's driving.
So, as the afternoon comes upon you, maybe about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you then realize the pathway ahead of you goes more rugged, more bumpy, to just more beaten, more smooth. It's still dirt, but more well-traveled.
Yeah, okay.
As you come to a fork in the road, it'll fork off to the northeast and then it'll fork off to the northwest. In the middle of this crossroads are 2 things: a tavern, an inn connected to a stable, and a giant post. And I mean as thick as a tree trunk, about 40 feet high. As high as a castle wall. With giant signs shaped in the formation of arrows. One says, "Sure good. 3 days." And then one says, Murktide. Murktide. Half day. And then the direction where you came from, Balrund, 2 days.
Okay.
Should we stop in?
I'm gonna check my sundial watch.
Should
It
we
is.
stop in Murktide?
It is about 2:15 p.m.
Ah.
We don't really need anything, but it'll give everyone an opportunity to not sleep outside. Or we
Well, if
could
it's
just-
approx. Oh, go ahead.
No,
No, after you.
I was just gonna say, or we could continue.
I'm sorry, what was the first option? I didn't hear.
We could stop in Murktide, just so we don't have to sleep outside for another night.
There's an inn and stable within about 100 yards of you.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Sorry.
It's like a crossroad inn.
Okay. Well, we could stop at the inn, or we could continue on.
We should have enough food for 3 days.
I feel like we probably have more than enough food for more than that, so we don't really need to stop for food. It would really just be to not sleep outside for a night. But we would still have 2 more nights of travel.
It'll be if we do go to Murktide, it will be like 2 a.m. About half day, so yeah.
By the time you get to Murktide, it'll be about 8 p.m. It's like a 6-hour cart ride. If you were to walking, then yeah, you'd be there about 2 a.m.
That's a quarter day. Okay.
Half day of light. I'm sorry. I should iterate that.
What does everyone else think? Should we just continue on?
I'm all for continuing, honestly.
Honestly, yeah. Continuing on seems like it's our best plan at the moment.
But so we near an inn, and does it have a supply shop too?
From the outside, it looks like it's a large enough building that it could be like an all-in-one, because this is like a trade post, postal service, venturing goods, survival gear, inn, rest spot. It's like an all-in-one. Someone saw a good business opportunity to do as many things as possible for all the weary travelers at one of the busy roads, and took it. It's not like a little 30 foot by 30 foot tavern. It's a Bass Pro Shop on a corner store.
We could buy tent and go to Shore Good.
Do we need a tent,
So you don't sleep outside.
Yeah, buy a tent, set it up. Don't wake up in the middle of the night being rained on. Mosquitoes and bugs are a thing.
Fuck, are we gonna catch malaria out here?
I mean, Unironically, that is a chance. Diseases like that do exist in D&D.
That was my
Uh,
constitution. Knock on wood. But Duncan
What do
fucking
you think my
tries it.
constitution is?
14.
My
Maybe
constitution's a
13?
15.
Yeah.
I'm not hard. I'm just not strong.
Okay. I mean, attempt it is.
Doll is suggesting we go inside. How does everyone feel?
Fun? Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll park the horse.
A little human boy runs up to you and says, "Oh, will you be stopping? Here, let me take your horses and cart to the stables for you." And he asks for the reins to lead the horses.
Okay. Do we get to stay on the cart?
You can, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stay on the cart.
He
We don't need the horses to be taken to the stables. Not all of us are getting out.
Oh, you just need a park then. Okay. He then leads the horses, not to the stables, but to the front of the building. And as one of the larger side posts, he then ties the horse's reins around it. And he then bows and says, "I will see you inside. Thank you." And just runs off. This kid can't be more than like 9.
Where does he put the horses in front of? Just the inn?
Yes.
So do I see like
It's like an all-in-one, so.
do I see like a store? Or
Well, he said it was an all-in-one, right? So
Yeah,
I'm
looks like
guessing
an
this
all-in-one.
would be the store too.
so then Doll will just head inside.
I guess Reggie will head inside.
We'll leave Vaeryn in the cart.
Make sure the windows are rolled down.
I'll stay with Vaeryn just in
Make sure he
case.
has water. It's fine.
The
He
music's
still has a piece of hardtack just stuck in his mouth.
He's fatty.
At this point, the hardtack is expanded.
He has AC.
At this point, the hardtack has expanded, and so his mouth is with like bits of like porous bread poking out of his mouth. He's breathing through his nostrils.
That's nasty.
Ew. I think you got a little. So I'm just getting a little napkin.
Yeah.
Cleaning up the spittle.
Whatever's going on
Gross
with Vaeryn,
work.
I really hope it's cured soon. This is weird.
Hold on. Where the? Oh, that's why.
Your hair is fine, but not now. I don't know what you did to it.
Wait, hold on. B. No. Oops. Hold on. I found this. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E. Making this. 25. Save.
Okay, we're at the loading screen. Okay, I was like, wait, what's happening?
Yeah, it's buffering.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. You are now in the little crossroads. As you then enter through...
What's the name of the tavern? Just Crossroads?
yes. Crossroads Tavern. Crossroads Tavern. What the fuck? I hope this works. You enter in through the... That is horrifyingly bad. You enter in through that door. Right there. It's better. Just Crossroads Tavern and Inn. You enter in through, see several different tables all kind of hodgepodge together, either stuck together with nails and tack of any sorts, no matching chairs whatsoever, even different types of wood put together and slapped together to make these tables. And then the bar and the kitchen in the back, where a woman seemingly in her mid-30s, her hair pushed back by a handkerchief, says, "Welcome in, take a seat, we'll get you whatever you need. If you need baths, we can draw up baths. If you need a place to stay, we have that as well. If you need some gear, we have a small shop that we can sell you stuff at. Just let us know." There seems to be one other group in there, but they're basically falling asleep at the table, it seems like.
Oh, we'll shout
Are they-
back because we don't see her, I guess. She's shouting from another room.
She's shouting from behind the bar in the kitchen area.
Okay, we just need the shop.
Darius! Yes, mother. As the little kid that brought your horses in. And stands right next to the bar. Show these people to the shop. I'll be there momentarily as they get them back on their feet. Run away. And he kind of humming to himself. It says, "This way, please." As he leads you left and then down another hallway that's quite wide, enough for easily 3 people to walk down side by side. He then shows you off to a room, and just for the sake of imagination, bear with me, into this room right here. He says, "This way," and shows you into this room. And as you walk into this room, which is the middle room on the left, you see against the wall ropes, barrels, some basic imagination. Work with me here. Ropes, barrels, short swords, camping supplies, flint and steel. Your basic run-of-the-mill stuff. Chicken jockey! Yeah, let's get that over with. And he says, "Pick what you like, and we'll get you back in the main room." And he kind of stands there next to the doorway.
Doll walks over to the camping supplies. Is there a tent?
There is a tarp. There is a single-person tent, a 2-person tent, and then all neatly packaged up in a nice little boarded-up box with charcoal drawing on it is what's called a grand tent for 3 gold pieces, and it says holds up to 8 people.
I guess we want the grand tent, Reggie, so we can all fit.
You look back and at Darius and you see him wide-eyed, just slack jaw, like, huh?
Fuck is this kid?
What? What? You want the?
Do you need some water?
No, thank you, ma'am. And he's kind of just grabbing the edge of his shirt, shuffling back in place. I'll. Okay. Is there anything else? The fact he's just taken aback that someone just immediately off the bat gets one of the most expensive items in the shop.
Do we
3
need
gold.
anything else, Reggie?
I did see they have mismatching chairs. That's how you usually know the food is good. I,
Do you want to do to go?
I, I want to be inside.
Oh my god. The fucking stereotypes. Ben had to walk out. God.
I will go up to the cashier.
I can't carry the tent.
I'll carry.
Okay.
Hey, we want grand tent, but can you throw in a quick snack?
Yeah, I can find. I can throw something together. Do you have any choices or preference, or surprise you?
Your favorite.
Give me your.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, what Doll said.
I
What-
was just gonna say, give me your favorite thing to eat.
My favorite thing to eat?
Yeah. Or the most popular item that people order a lot of.
Surprise me. Actually,
Oh.
you know what? Actually,
Then
Give
the
her-
cookie.
your favorite. Give me the
Ever
most
heard a
popular.
joke so good that you have to stop and remind yourself you needed to eat.
Yeah. One second. Okay. Yeah. So surprise me. My favorite, local favorite.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Yeah. If you could take the grand tent up to the front, please. I'll meet you. Meet you up there and get you a seat.
Sure.
Can Reggie grab it by himself?
Your strength is 17.
Not even.
16.
Like a 15. Let me double check. I had. Oh shit. Had everything ready, but the fucking character sheet. It is a 16. Yeah.
Okay, so with the 16, you're able to. It's clearly a lift with 2 people, lift with your knees kind of crate. But you're able to manhandle it between the slats and kind of throw it up over your shoulder. You don't have to shuffle your feet, but you have to be very careful how you walk, because it is enough to almost throw you off balance. But you are able to carry this.
Do you want a hand with that, Reggie?
When the fuck did you get here?
Scared orc noises.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
You would think for a 6-foot-tall, glittering gold man that I wouldn't be that sneaky, but apparently...
He was taken aback.
I thought you were by the car.
No, Keilani stayed with Vaeryn at the cart.
Oh.
I didn't even know he got out.
I didn't say.
I'm sick.
As you walk
It-
down the hallway and back to the main room, you see the mother throwing cheap wool towels, wool blankets over the 4 men that have fallen asleep at the table. Their food half eaten and their drinks half drunk. They don't seem to be not intoxicated, but just exhausted.
That's fair.
I wonder what happened to them.
I kind of look at the food, see what they're eating. Can I see what they're eating?
A plate of grilled chicken, some rice, and some local vegetables. It seems 2 of those, 1 plate of what seems to be a slab of steak and potatoes. And then the other one's having a big, thick, hearty bowl of potato soup. Potato and beef stew. I'm sorry.
If Reggie was an actual orc, he
One of those numbers.
would have fished that.
You go fish it. The boy.
Are you gonna finish that croissant? No, it's still
Croissant. Darius then pulls on his mother's sleeve and points to your group. And he counts on his finger and says 1 thing, 2 thing, and then a 3rd thing. God damn it. And she looks at y'all and nods and gets back in the kitchen. And Darius then gestures, "Please sit here, please. Sir, you can take that to your cart. I know it's heavy."
Thank you. Gold. You have enough gold.
Oh, yeah.
For the grand tent and the meal, the snacks will be 3 gold and 1 silver.
I thought the meal was a part of the deal.
It's 3 gold for the tent.
That's alright, Reggie. I have it. We can buy everyone the snacks.
The kids.
I will throw. I will give her a gold, to help pay for it.
Okay.
He takes the gold and just bliss and comfort glimmer across his eyes as he then runs back into the back and tries to quietly hide his excitement as he says, "Mommy, look, real gold coins."
But a nigga couldn't get a free meal. That's crazy.
And she peeks over the counter and she's, I know, sweetie. Put it in the box, and let's get them their meals. And you hear tink, tink, tink as all of the coins are then input in like a little box under the counter.
To be clear, it would have been 4 gold coins.
4?
Yeah.
No, 3 and a silver.
Yeah, I don't have any silver.
Oh! I didn't know that. You didn't ask for change.
You didn't give me an opportunity to. You kind of just steamrolled it.
Because I assumed you gave correct change.
No, I don't have exact change. It would have been 4.
I think we all just have gold, except for like Arkon.
Yeah, I used all
No, I only have 10 gold.
I used all of my silver and copper for Keilani's drinks.
He will then, the kid will then count out the 9 silver and put them in a little pouch and say, "Here you go, ma'am." And he hands it out to
I
you.
don't need the pouch. And she'll take the silver out and give him back the pouch and put the silver in with her other monies.
He will bow and then go back to getting the plates and everything ready. The little wooden plates ready.
Reggie will mumble under his voice as he's leaving. We need to get changed. We got a free fucking meal.
Well, I mean, you could have gotten a free meal if you wouldn't have given me the gold. Do you want your gold back and it can be free for you?
I'm gonna put my hand up and refuse it. Or actually, I can't. I'm just gonna shake my head. No.
No, I thought you were walking out to the car to drop the tent off.
I am. I'm just
Okay.
mumbling under my. Yeah. So yeah, I would just shake my head. No, I'm good. And just walk out to the cart.
Okay, you come back, and then after about 10 minutes, Darius comes back. He's like, he comes back to the table, and he's holding a big plate filled with 3 long skewers. And on these skewers are white, spherical-looking balls of dough with almost like a red, sweet-smelling sauce glazed over them. He says, as he sets the plate down, this is one of my favorite items that I always enjoy eating when we have the right ingredients to make it. Please enjoy.
What
And
is it?
there are 3 skewers about a foot long with about 5 balls on each skewer.
What is it?
It's... I can't remember the name. I just call them sticky red balls.
So we have 15 balls split between 5 people. We all get 3 balls. That's
Stonks.
all right.
Stonks.
We did also ask for, like the regular favorite.
Yeah, it's on its way.
Oh, I'm surprised.
This is the easy. This was the slightly easier, quicker meal to get out.
Okay, Darius.
Just D&D pork buns on the skewer.
They're dongo. They're basically
Yeah.
dongo.
Okay, Doll will try it.
So as you pull one off the skewer, the sweet red sauce coating it sticks to your fingers, and when you take a bite, a very tart sweetness almost makes your teeth sing a little bit as you realize with this soft, almost dense fluffiness on the outside is then mixes very well with that almost savory sweet red sauce, and in the inside is a plum mash.
Oh, it's like a candy.
It's like a candy. It's basically rice ground up to a powder and then made into a dough, and then lightly fried, covered in a red sweet glaze with plums in the middle of it.
I know what dango is. Doll doesn't.
But that's what it is.
You should try it. It's actually kind of nice.
Oh, we're just gonna wait until the cart so we can split it.
What? Okay. I don't know. She's gonna hold the sticks and be like, I don't know what to do with them until then. I don't want to steal their plate.
I mean, we can. I'm gonna hold on to them.
No, I guess I'll hold on to them until we get to the car.
He then comes back out about another minute or two after you're deciding. He's like, this is the local favorite. And he's then lays out another 5 skewers. And very easily recognizable, it's octopus tentacles.
Oh.
But they have been sliced down the middle between the rings. And he says, this is octopus stuffed with grilled alligator. It's seasoned with local herbs.
Bro, okay. And Doll, I guess, will pick up the other skewers too and have all of them like a bouquet of snacks.
And then the tavern favorite is coming right out. And if do you have other people you're sharing this with?
Hmm.
He says he takes the sticky plate and separates it and says, "Here, we're just once everything's out, you can go eat with them in the cart. Just return the bowls back, please."
Yes, we will.
I thought we were just
Thank
gonna
you.
eat and run.
One moment, and
It doesn't take that. It doesn't take
it
five.
doesn't take 10
5
minutes.
minutes No. I mean, just to return the stuff and then just
Yeah.
hop back on the card. Like, I'll just collect the plates. I'll
Come back in, drop
return
them
to
in
the
the dish.
place. Yeah.
He then comes back out with an overly sized large bowl. Like, he's having to do small steps in front of him. And spices and herbs and just very hearty smell hits your nostrils.
Yes, he brought the fajita skillet.
Yeah! Slap that oil on there. As he then gently just kind of squats down and shimmies the bowl onto the table. It is a giant bowl of the potato and beef stew. Thick as slop, soft potatoes, meat charred, that briny smell with it too, of the marrow. Delicious. Has you salivating, just wafting the fumes off of it, from the steam. Doll, I need you to roll perception.
You need me to do what?
Roll perception.
Am I too tall?
That's a 12.
As you look past and kind of close, you squint your eyes and give a good smell of this stew. Something shiny in the group that's asleep at the table catches your eye. But between the steam and the moving of Reggie into view, you can't really tell what it is.
Can I get closer?
You can.
I'd like to. Doll would move closer to see what it is.
As you move closer and see the shiny little pin on one of these men's collars, your blood turns to ice. You recognize what this symbol is.
Okay. What is
Right
it?
before we're about to eat. Oh.
Doll will go back to them and lean over to Reggie and say really quietly, the men over there at the table that are asleep, that's my owner's seal. They carry it.
The ones that are asleep?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna go, oh, the food, it's poisoned with a sleeping draught.
Reggie, you definitely do see an extreme contemplating look in Reggie.
Doll will look at Darius because I'm assuming he's still in front of us.
Yes, Darius is still in front of you. As he's kind of like taking a moment to catch his breath after delivering the large soup, but also getting the bowls, the wooden bowls and wooden spoons ready. If you also look on the map, the symbol off to the left, if I can have your attention, it is a circle with a blood droplet inside of it. And inside the spherical part of the blood droplet is a coin-looking figure with the letter E inscribed off of it. That is his house symbol.
I know C, but
Okay, so
It's off to the left.
hold on, wait, did you delete
Far
the
left.
fucking OneNote?
No?
This item might have been deleted, expired, or may I have permission to?
There, it's on the map now.
thank you. Now I can see it.
Oh, okay. A circle with a blood drop. Okay.
And then a
okay.
coin in the blood drop with E inscribed onto it. Give me one moment. I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I'll be back in like 10 seconds.
Okay.
Now, Reggie is just like, man, do we just, lick these niggas right here and bribe them off? Or.
Well, they're asleep, so I mean,
Reggie's not above that.
no.
If we can just smoke them and then dip.
Well, we could too,
Um,
yeah, but that
But that may cause attention to us, or at least them.
I still have a vial of the poison from the troll.
But
Hmm.
there's no guarantee that they'll wake up and continue eating, though.
We said they needed to wake up.
Okay, fair point.
We just put it directly into their mouths. Straight
Okay.
fucking like child that doesn't want to go to sleep style, just with a rag, just.
I do want to go to the cart first and discuss with the group.
Okay.
That's probably the call.
Doll,
The quick discussion.
Doll looks at Darius and says, "Do you know what happened to those men? Why are they asleep at the table?"
Oh, they were here a week ago. Then they went to Murktide. And they said they were trying to retrieve cargo that was stolen off of a ship for their housemaster. Then they spent 4 or 5 days there, and they were bright-eyed when they left. And then they came back here and said they were going south. And they didn't find what they were looking for. And then they said searching day and night, and they got halfway through their meals and just fell asleep. So we'll charge them for a room, don't you worry.
Doll will smile at the charge them for a room. Do you know what
What?
What cargo?
They didn't say. They just said cargo.
Okay. Well, thank you for your help, Darius, and she'll give him a silver coin just for you, and she'll wink.
He'll gasp real quietly and then put his lips together. And then nod. You see him open up his little cloth breast tunic and tuck it inside. The clear outline of the coin on his chest. And then he'll kind of go back. And then as he looks over his shoulder, return the dishes when you're done, please. And he goes back into the back kitchen to help his mother clean up.
Okay. I assume with that, Doll will leave the tavern and go back to the cart.
I will remain close to the doll behind her.
Arkon?
I'm gonna go follow Doll out as well, honestly.
Right, so you all leave the tavern, food in tow, and meet back up with Keilani. Keilani just kind of slowly, lazily flapping her wings at the edge of the cart. Vaeryn is still in his new position, sitting, T-posing, with now drool and bits of super soggy hardtack dripping out of his mouth.
That's disgusting. Dawn will be like, hey, come on, eat food, and she'll wave the dango.
A sweet yet savory, delicious little sugary treat crosses your nose, Keilani.
Life is hopeless. All is lost.
What the
Well,
fuck?
it's really good.
Oh, woe is me.
Oh my,
The end times are nigh.
oh my goodness. Dawn will hop into the cart and take one of the dango, remove the soggy tack, and like shove a dango fruit into Vaeryn's mouth and be like, this might be. And she'll like close his jaw.
Like you just use like a puppy, just moving up and down.
You take your fingers and kind of scoop out this clearly waterlogged bread out of
No,
his...
she does not scoop out anything out of his mouth.
Oh, you
She
push
just,
it
like,
through?
Yeah, she removes what's hanging out of his mouth still and like throws it on the ground outside of the cart and just like puts one of the dango balls into his mouth and like closes his jaw slowly.
And you see his cheeks start to puff out a little bit with waterlogged hardtack and savory dango. A little bit of drool drips down his chin.
Disgusting. And she'll go to hand Keilani one of the dango.
Thank you, doll. Keilani will grab it glumly and just go back to moping.
It is a very sweet treat with a savory, sticky, sugary sauce on top, the dense yet fluffy rice padding, and then plum mash in the middle.
Does it make you
Very
feel
good.
better?
Very delectable. But it's over. We're doomed.
You just see fucking Reggie over there. He's just very straight faced. If it was anime, he'd have his fucking like the shadow over the eyes.
Serious mode engaged.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yeah. Are you going to try your potato beef stew?
Oh.
Oh yeah, I probably would just have like the bowl separate out.
Mm-hmm.
I would just quickly kind of just
Slop out your portion and start eating.
me personally, I'm not eating. I'm not touching the fucking thing. I'm gonna make sure everyone else gets their portion and wait for everybody to at least take one bite.
Another delectable treat.
This...
But the world is ending.
What?
Oh,
What did
All
I
is
miss?
lost.
What did I miss?
It's hopeless.
what
You
happened?
smell this thick, hearty beef stew waft in front of your nostrils, and comfort, and hopefully comfort would come across your mind instead of doom and gloom.
It's great. It tastes amazing. But life is hopeless now. End me. Put me out of my misery.
If you wish.
We don't have time for that, unfortunately.
We don't have time for your melodramatic bullshit. Get in the car, we're leaving.
There are some people
Yeah.
inside that have my master's sigil on them. And according to the shop boy, they're looking for some cargo that went missing.
Shit. Say less.
I am a little concerned that they are looking for me, considering everything. I did have to board a ship to get here.
look, respectfully, this is your life. I'm gonna let you make your own decisions. But if it was me, I'd bar that door shut and burn the whole place to the ground.
I don't want to kill the little shop boy and his mom. They didn't do anything. I also don't...
We can make it clean.
What's that term the military keeps using when I'm around it? Acceptable casualties?
Oh. We can make it clean, Reggie says.
I also don't know. I mean, they're asleep as far as what we know. They may not even know that I was here or that I'm even what they're looking for.
Well, respectfully, how far away would you come from to get here?
How far away would I come to get here?
You right? Exactly.
Okay.
That would be the equivalent of saying that somebody from hell is here to see me, right? That's a long fucking distance, and it's a little bit more than a coincidence.
I guess you have a fair point, but I don't think it's going to matter if they die. I think you would just send more people. But I'm also not opposed to killing them.
I mean, there would come a point where they can only send more powerful men.
Well, true, and if they do go back empty-handed, I wouldn't put it past Master to kill them anyway. So really, it's either we kill them or he tortures them for a very long time and they have a miserable life and then they die. So
Purely on an economic standpoint, what I'm hearing is we can kill them and take their shit, or we're losing access to it forever.
I mean, truthfully, we would be doing a mercy for them. Now that I'm really thinking about it.
And like I said, I do have that troll's poison.
Okay.
I don't fully know what it does. I don't fully know how it works. I'd leave that to somebody that's a little bit more sneaky. But, you know.
I'll take it.
You'll take it? Alright. Hand you the vial of troll spell.
Finally, I can actually use the thing.
Doll,
Yes.
if you go back to the main map, which I'm about to send you all there.
They're going south, right?
Yes, they're going to Barund.
Wait.
Well, I
So they're
mean,
moving.
it's empty. So.
They left Murktide. Remember, y'all are at the little crossroad between Murktide and Shoregood.
Yeah.
So
So they're
If
just
you-
going the opposite direction.
correct. Now, Doll, if you zoom out and scroll up towards the top, you will see.
They can go back to the other village and find out where Doll is.
You would see a capital circled with a D. That is where they came from.
Oh. So
That is where.
they came quite a distance.
That is where Everbleed reigns supreme and works out of. So they have traveled for quite a while.
Nearly 2,000 miles.
I mean,
Just short of it, actually.
I don't think we told anyone in Muru where we were going, so I'm not necessarily worried about that if we did decide to leave them alone.
I mean,
Finding out where we're going. However,
on the other end, I don't think there was another drow there with us.
No, I didn't see
You were the
any-
only drow, and you did make it a point to go and see and talk to people at the time.
I did. Okay, well, they have to die. They have to die. Sorry. For them.
Hold up, I got to find the image for this.
Oh my god.
Anyone else sneaky?
Vaeryn is your only sneaky person.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
Sneaky? I can do sneaky.
I'm not.
See, this is where I, as a player, would have been like, oh, I'm an apostle of God. I'm doing this for my friends. I'm just gonna barge in and be like, in the name of God, and start stabbing.
Hmm.
But that's me. There's always heavy repercussions with that, though.
How sneaky do we need to be?
Actually,
Here.
That's a bad idea. Don't
No.
listen to me.
Dole. Arkon. We have you two stand at door. As I administer poison, Keilani, you go get them out of here. They love gold.
Actually, I think I have a better idea.
Ooh,
Bribe 'em.
We could simply bribe the kid and the mother to say that we as a party and you as the drow came looking by here.
Hmm?
And say that we were heading southwards, even further than we're going. So, like, on the map size, instead of saying that we were going to Muru, say we're going, like, to the south end of that continent.
Mm-hmm.
That way, those people, even though they're not dead per se, they have to travel all that distance before they can confirm to their master that we're not there. And that gives us a good amount of buffer time before they actually catch up to know that we're there.
I mean, if we kill them, how would we can kill them and bribe them, so they went this way.
I'm saying we bribe the mother and the...
Bribe the mother and the
Yeah.
kid and say, oh, hey, they left while you were sleeping. They just stopped for some hay for the horses. But they said clearly they were on their way south to the capital, Browenja.
Because if we kill them here, how long is it realistically until they know that they're gone? There's plenty of magical effects that they could know that immediately. There's plenty of magical effects that they could know that within a week, within a month. We wouldn't have that guaranteed note of time. But if we already set up that lies and deceit of situation saying, hey, they're going down there, we're just making our way down there. A little bit of plausible deniability and give us a little bit more of a buffer of a way to get out of there.
I'm willing to part with gold as well.
I think. What if they're faking?
Or I'm overcomplicating this and we just kill these people.
What if they're faking being asleep?
But why would they? We've been outside for quite some time. Why would they not have already ambushed
I doubt-
us?
We literally
We
just
walk
came here
in,
randomly.
they-
I doubt they would have known to fall asleep immediately, right?
What was your question?
Seems. Because it was us. It was us three. They may have saw her falling asleep. Or quote unquote falling asleep.
Their quotes.
Yeah.
I mean, we can always go back in and check. Because if they were
If they know.
asleep, then they would be awake now.
Do you know what room they were staying in?
Oh, they were just asleep at a table, Keilani.
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Kirby. Poyo! We're gonna have to kill this guy, Minsk. Damn.
So,
Fucking hamsters on the shoulder.
so what are we going
We left
to
Minister as giant space hamsters.
What are we going to do? Are we going to bribe the...
Bribe the family or kill the messengers?
This is your people. I'm leaving this to your discretion.
I will as well.
Say the word now. Hack and chop and cleave and sunder the filth of their forms.
I think...
We have alcoholic bottles.
We
We can
can
make
point-
Molotovs. We can just burn the place down.
I think the best thing, I guess, for us lawfully would be to bribe the owner herself.
Lawfully? We care about the law.
How do we care about the law when we're about to literally go bounce between this country to a whole nother fucking country?
I mean, I don't know about, like, I guess, I don't know about those laws, but I know murder is not necessarily the best thing.
It's not murder when it's war. It's simply a casualty.
He's spitting facts.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, dog?
That's a big word for you, Reggie.
Right now. Casualties is a big word.
Do you have ink, quill,
Look
and
at you,
paper?
you're learning from being around us. So proud of you, Reggie. Like, try and grab me by the cheek.
No one heard. It's like no one heard me use the bigger words last session. It's so crazy.
Keilani's asking for
like
quill
two
and
sessions
ink.
ago.
What?
Keilani's asking for quill and ink.
And he's
I don't have that.
None of that.
That would be an Arkon thing.
No,
So I
Arkon
get-
does not. I do have writing utensils, but I don't have necessarily a quill and ink.
You just need ink.
Oh, I know who does. You hear like the popping of joints, like from someone that's been sitting too long. They pop their joints and Vaeryn in the cart, still blank faced, opens up his little satchel, reaches in, like he's spreading seed like a machine, and tosses out 2 pieces of paper, a little corked vial of black ink, and a quill.
That's
Oh.
disturbing.
And then he just lets it go and goes back to T-posing.
We
That's-
really gotta take him to a church.
he's Eric ASAP. Anyways,
He then just starts, while he moves, he starts chewing and then swallows the hardtack dango mix.
Oh,
Blank
dear
faced.
God.
Blank faced.
that
I mean, he did literally travel through the earth to come to us, so, like, I guess this isn't the strangest thing I've
maybe
seen.
he made a pit stop through the 9 hells, picked up.
He is very much a
possession.
sleeper agent, isn't he? I'm just waiting for this dude to just, like, wake up and just, like, start slitting our fucking throats.
Delayed side effects of cross-country travel.
Absolutely a fucking sleep agent, without a doubt.
So, dear Lord Everbleed, you twat. This is
He's
a
just-
formal declaration of war. I hope you're ready to get fucking mutilated and tortured like you did to our friend. Yours truly, Keilani. We're gonna
Oh, no.
hold it up, write a little symbol on it. Okay. Reggie, would you come with me for a few minutes?
I guess we're watching
Oh.
the door.
With a very concerned look. Or what?
Arkon's
Oh,
going to attempt to firebolt the letter.
No, don't do it!
Absolutely,
fucked up, B.
I'm attempting to firebolt that letter.
Oh man. Ah, jeez, don't do this.
Ah, jeez, Rick.
Jeez, Rick. Oh,
I did not get high.
you
Oh
It's a
my
9.
fuck! You just hit
just hit the air.
Vaeryn.
You just hit Vaeryn. Vaeryn's just
Hey, watch it! You can
Blank-
hit Vaeryn!
Just blank face has a little bit of his shoulders on fire.
Fucking pat
it out
quickly.
Alright. Keilani's gonna hop out of the cart and start
You
walking
need
towards
to
the
throw
door.
that letter away. Right fucking now.
What is going on?
Right the fuck now.
I'm going to the door. I'll be
I
He
know
is
that
a
I'm
mu-
one of the
It'll be
party
5
that's
minutes.
known for having bad decisions.
5 minutes.
This is a
5
bad
minutes is
decision.
all we need. 5 minutes is all
Reggie.
we need.
One of the 2 children need babysitting.
I just want to talk to him. I
just want to talk to him.
Reggie, it's your turn to be the adult here.
When is
I'm
it
so
not?
confused.
When is it
I'm
not?
gonna go
Reggie's
in.
so confused.
I'm going in. I'm
Yes,
going
Keilani,
into the
you enter the
establishment.
door. As you hear, as you then open the door, you hear a rowdy, "It's your turn! It's your turn!" As it gets louder and louder, and then it just quiets as the door shuts. Kalani.
I will follow.
Doll is following in quickly behind Keilani.
Kalani, as you enter in through the door to your front right, about 3 tables back, you see a group of 4 men passed out with wool blankets over their shoulders. You see a woman in her seemingly early to mid 30s with a handkerchief over her hair, saying, welcome in. How may I help you? And a little
Reggie
boy.
Reggie will enter with the fucking dumpling in his mouth.
Reggie kind of opens the door quickly. Doll shortly behind him.
I was so confused.
Keilani is like 3 feet away from you, just inside the door.
No, I'm gonna walk forward. I want to go talk to the lady real quick.
Can I help you? She kind of stops cleaning the pans and stands straight up and brushes her hands off on her apron.
Not exactly. But lovely establishment you have here. I love how cozy it feels. It reminds me of home. And
thank you.
Wait, hold up. I don't think I have my gold pouch. Wait,
you have no gold.
I forgot about that.
You have no gold.
I'm broke.
I have gold.
You're broke.
Reggie. I need 3 gold. I need 3 gold real quick.
The bake of Reggie.
Yeah,
he's giving you. He's very giving you an inquisitive look. He's still like.
It's for a good cause, if that helps.
Doll will hand you the 3 gold, but she'll be a little suspicious. Her eyes are like 17.
Thank you. I'm gonna walk
I
back
need
to
an
the lady.
explanation.
Give the lady 3 gold. Here you go. This is for damages.
I am then going to bear hug Keilani. Can I grapple her?
You may roll to grapple. The coins drop in her hand. She's like, damages? With concern growing in her voice.
No, the pics are disconnected.
Don't bear hug me.
Don't bear hug me, you bastard!
Nah. Don't grab me.
Can I also?
That's a refresh.
Can I also charm person?
Do Aspirs have resist charm?
No.
No.
On the bar lady.
Ha!
That's a 6.
On the bar lady.
Dude, that was like the 3rd fucking roll. I hate this fucking.
I would like to cast charm person on the bar lady.
Okay, charm is 68? Well, it doesn't matter. She's a normal human.
It's a wisdom 13 saving throw.
Oh, well, that's a fucking failure. She then goes.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah. Well, she then holds the coin and holds the coins in her hand and says,
Doll's gonna
"Damages."
Doll is gonna
And then kind of freezes in place.
Say, I apologize for my friend, but I think Darius needs you in the very back.
I'm right here.
Fucking shit, Darius, go away!
You're doing better than I would. I would have punched him.
No, I will.
No, I'm kidding. She doesn't say that.
Fuck Darius, go away. Mommy's busy.
Lean in and say, I think you left the oven on. I can smell burning. You should really go look at that.
Oh! Yeah, oh! And she just runs and then goes to the back wooden stove and starts dousing water on the wooden stove. Little emergency buckets of water, and Darius is like, Mom, what are you doing?
Darius.
Huh? Ah!
You should go in the back with your mother, and she's going to hand him 2 more silver coins.
Wait, okay. Can I finally pick up what I'm putting down?
If he is going to resist, she's going to add another coin, so 3 silver.
He's gonna
4 silver.
purse his lips and just.
Okay, I will then get really close, get on my knees, and look real close. Get in the kitchen, count to 1,000, anyone leaves, they're dead.
Roll intimidation.
You understand me?
Roll intimidation.
Please, God. Dude, this fucking die
What did
is
you roll?
not
Can it not be a health action? He can do it at advantage because I'm also.
No, I want him to roll an intimidation for this.
That's fine.
It is 10 plus, I think, 3, so 13.
Darius
This fucking dice work.
tenses up and starts shaking a little bit. The smell of urine hits your nose as he pees himself in fear.
Oh,
Oh,
God
no.
damn it.
And then runs to the back with his mother, silently
Oh
with
my
the 2
goodness.
silver coins.
He got 4 silver. Give me a whole fucking gold pouch.
I was gonna give
As
him
I-
all my silver. It's just change. You can buy his
As he's-
Yeah, life-changing
Like-
change.
Woo. as that fucking kitchen door flaps again, Reggie will immediately pull out his battle axe
All
and
right.
start spinning that shit. Fuck that.
Perfect.
Let's do the shit.
You said they're asleep, right?
They are asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna hit the closest one. Wait, do we want to time it and hit them at the same time, or?
I mean, it would technically be a whatchamacallit surprise
attack.
action.
Okay, so let's see. That's advantage. That's great.
Doll will also pull out her short sword.
Realistically, if all 4 of you are right here, you get a free attack on these guys.
I mean,
Oh,
I call back right.
I'm not even gonna bullshit you. At this point, you guys just get free attacks on them.
And they're unconscious.
They're
100%.
100% asleep. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have
Okay, I got dibs on the ones closest to the kitchen.
you.
I got the
have-
dib on this guy on the wall.
You have scared the child into the back room, silently crying and pissing himself. Congratulations. You are terror.
Oh,
I
I'll
didn't.
do whatever I gotta do.
That child will be scared of you forever.
I didn't.
Okay, it does work now.
free attack. Nice.
Nice.
When you say free attack, do you mean free attack roll or free hit?
We get us a free surprise round in which we can do whatever we gotta do within that surprise round.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, I'll keep going.
Okay.
Arkon,
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm trying to do.
just borrow a sword and stab him through the throat.
You want to borrow a hand axe? I'll borrow
I've
2
got
hand axes.
The only thing short I have on me is a sickle.
Ooh, perfect.
I
Have a quiver.
I have a short sword.
A sickle's fine. A sickle's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's not how I roll dice.
That's not what I'm supposed to do.
Sickles require strength.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good shit right there.
Okay. And then we roll at advantage.
Uh-huh.
That was not a real roll. It stopped in my hand.
Okay.
That was mine. I did 4 damage to him.
I got a nat
18.
20.
I hit an 18.
Okay. Doll,
Yeah.
roll to hit.
Okay.
At advantage.
I got 17.
Oh,
and
I see it.
1.
Okay. Okay, so this is how this is gonna happen. You're each gonna be standing behind one of them, and you're all gonna look at each other with all of your blades within inches of these sleeping men's bodies, and Reggie's gonna hold up his fingers. 1, 2, 3. And on 3, all of you in unison stab and plunge your blades through these men's necks and throats, grabbing their hair, holding it down, sickle slicing open their throat. The
I'm going
hatchet.
for a beheading.
I'm getting there.
Alright.
It's okay. Battle axe, just short, brutish, hard chop under the table, burying and slicing this man's head like a hawk of ham. Hal's hams, to be exact. And Keilani, with your javelin, with your short sword.
I have a halberd.
Oh, halberd. With your halberd in almost beautiful unison, decapitating the other man across from Reggie. The two that were stabbed and sliced through the throat from the sickle and short sword, without even opening their eyes, they just... And then within seconds, they pass out unconscious and bleed out.
Arkon would like to spare the dying.
Wait,
Go!
what?
Go ahead! Go! Spare the dying!
Holy crap.
This is...
Hold on, wait, Judge?
Crazy.
Wait, hold on. Go.
This
Judge, what does that do?
It prevents a target from
Dying.
Yeah, it prevents them from dying so long as they are incapacitated.
Correct. So he's still unconscious. He's still slipped. He's not dying.
Nice. I would high five you, but
just on your
I
target.
did play some metal.
Just on your target, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So as the other 3 are dead, quite around you, you then see your guy in front of you after his throat slit and that sad sound of a flute note being played as his windpipe rips open. He goes, and then as you cast Spare the Dying, he goes, as he then, with his throat still split wide open from the sickle, tilts his head, ripping his skin a little bit open more, turns up, still limped, looking up at you side-eyed as you're standing over him.
I'm going to take my thumb and drive it into the wound.
Why would... Yo, y'all niggas are brutal.
I mean, I figured we just kill him. This is just torture.
This is...
Oh no. We're gonna get the information one way or another.
The eye twitch was real on that one.
Right.
Oh, we're doing this. Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stand at the door while you do this.
Yep.
Kalani's okay. This
Wanted
is
to make sure the child doesn't see you.
Keilani, you're like, my job is done.
I want to test something out.
Okay.
I'm gonna peek my head out the door. Vaeryn, go check for a cart. Fuck, okay, it doesn't work. Alright. I thought he'd at least be like a command bot. Alright, whatever. Moving on. I'm with Arkon.
That was great. Oh god, I'm crying. Ugh. At least my tears aren't fucking acidic.
At least my tears aren't fucking acidic. God damn it.
Doll, you see Arkon, after reviving this man from death really quickly, then take his thumb and jam it into the open throat wound, pulling his vocal cords and windpipe off to one side of his neck towards the surface as he's trying to struggle, but in so much pain he can't react and do anything.
I feel like
Reggie-
Doll has seen worse,
A
and
little bit, yeah.
she's not really phased by that.
You're kind of blank-faced of, this way. Excuse me. Alright, Arkon, you're the star of the show now. Let's get it rolling.
Releasing my thumb out. You're going to tell me everything of why you're here. And if you do, I will let you live.
Rapid, gurgled blood bubbles coming out of his mouth and his nostrils as he's trying to breathe. The little slit in his windpipe is flapping, trying to keep connected as he's trying to breathe. His eyes are going to dart around at the table. He'll see Reggie, and then he'll see Doll. And with his hand, how it was like this, he'll just close his hand and point up at Doll. Fear just covered and glazing his eyes.
Wonderful. And what do they want with her?
With his the blood is now pooling in his hands, and you can see him struggling.
Blink if he wants me returned.
He blinks.
So you're
One, yes.
looking over at Doll. So your assumptions were entirely correct, nonetheless. How do we wish to discuss this?
I don't think he should live. And I don't think that letter should get back to him. Because it will be a
The
challenge.
letter,
I'm in
the letter will
danger.
kill us.
Yeah.
Even I can recognize that. However, we have an opportunity within ourselves to spread some misinformation.
Sure, we can send him on a wild goose chase.
Anything to give us a few extra days, right? Because if they're dead here, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
The question is where do you want to send them?
As far away as possible.
Looking down at the absolutely bludgeoned man. You're going to return back to your master, and you're going to tell them that the other three of you died tragically while trying to fend off some animal, what of which I do not care. You are then going to tell them that you have received evidence that Doll, or property, however you want to word it, I don't fucking care, was headed further south. Am I perfectly clear?
He's going to point towards his throat.
Arkon will cast Cure Wounds.
And he spits out a mouthful of blood.
Reggie will immediately put his battle axe to his throat. Not like cut him, but as like
the pressure of keeping him there. His head is still kind of tucked like this. He's he has told us, do not return without her. We are replaceable and okay if we die on the field. He'll just said more. I'd rather have you end me than return empty-handed without her. And he'll look up at Doll. I don't know what he sees in this bitch, but he wants
Doll
you
will
back.
immediately spit in his face.
He'll flinch back a little bit of the spit, but he wants
Full
her
splashback,
back.
you fuck!
So,
I realized the door was open. And I was like, that was... Whoops. Children are asleep. Carmen, you fat fuck. He'll just kind of squint in his face. But he wants her back. Something fierce. You will be you will be hunted and looked after until he knows you're his once more, or you're in a fucking grave.
He'll have to have me back in a box. I will not return to him alive.
Then that is your choice. And he looks up, side eyes over at Reggie.
Arkon.
Waiting for
Yes,
you
Reggie.
to finish.
Combo move. Does someone hold his head up?
Reggie reaches down and grabs this man by a fistful of hair and yanks his head back.
Yeah. Just
He's opening the throat for you to slice it again.
Absolutely. Baseball swing.
Yep.
yeah.
Baseball swing. Quick decapitation.
Rule of cool this. You grab the little one-handed sickle with both of your hands, cock it back and twist your body, and spin like a fucking Beyblade. And just once around, and right before you connect, he says, "Burn in the 9 hells." As he then he gets his entire head lopped off as he deadlocks eyes with you, doll. And as you see his mouth now closed, gritting, his blood is then yet again pouring from his nostrils and his mouth. You watch as the essence and soul of this man once again leaves his face and the blood draining and dripping onto the floor, and watch this man's final breath to get taken away, while Reggie then still continuously holds his head for at least 10 seconds until the life is extinguished out of this man.
Reggie, Keilani, take care of the bodies.
Oh, Keilani's gone.
I thought Keilani was still in here.
No, Keilani left when you started torturing.
Yeah, she went to go stand at the door.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up 2 of the bodies. Huff them over my shoulder.
I am gonna go check on those 2 people. Tell them not to leave for a little bit longer while we clean up.
Yeah.
Okay. Doll, grab them up. That's a lot of blood.
Oh, I have a neat thing, and she'll press the digitation. All the blood is gone.
Fantastic.
The blood is gone, the bodies are there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Can you get it out of my scale mails? I take pride in these things, and my fucking
It
god
is-
is hard to clean.
It is gold and splattered, and
Absolutely.
it will rust.
Press the digitation. Your armor is not clean.
Thank fucking god.
Wonderful! No, little German boy. Don't go into the bunker.
All shiny and clean.
I'm gonna go make my way into the back room that we sent them into.
The doll will pick up one of the beheaded men, because there were 2.
Oh, 3 now.
Yeah, well, she'll follow Reggie out, I guess, with both of the...
In the back,
Heads.
the woman is standing with her back to the wall, blank-faced, still charmed, and Darius is saying, "Mom! Mom!" shaking her by her hips and by her waistline and the apron. "Mom, what's wrong?" And then he looks over his shoulder and sees the silhouette of you, Arkon, entering in the back room. He then turns around and presses his back up against his mother. "What do you want? Leave us alone!" The smell of urine is still strong in this back storage room. You scared the literal piss out of this child.
I'll do it again. Get a shot of him next time.
I'll fucking do it again.
I came to check in on you too. We're taking care of some cleaning up real quick and making sure that everything's back to normal before we come back out. We okay.
I guess. What happened to Mom?
I think one of my compatriots cast a spell on her, but I'm not 100% certain.
Is she gonna be okay? Will she come back to normal? Clearly, this kid is frightened beyond belief, and just trying to cling
Eventually, but your mother went through something rather traumatic, and that's going to be pretty hard on her. It's going to take her some time.
Well, she just thought the oven was on fire, so I'm pretty sure she's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Worst case scenario, she's just like, the adrenaline's pumping.
Right, but when charm wears off, she remembers everything.
She left before the murders.
True.
We charmed her, and now bodies are gone, and they're richer.
A lot richer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. Just you see tears starting to well up as he clenches his mom's apron a little harder. Just please leave us alone.
Of course, me and my compatriots are intending on taking our cart and getting out of your hair. We're just making sure everything's clean, that way you don't have to deal with it. Okay?
And he'll just nod his head silently.
Arkon's going to take out one of his last gold coins and flick it over towards the kid.
He sees it hit the ground and roll in front of him, but he's not going to move and looks back up at you. He nods his head again.
You did a good job taking care of your mother. Do that. And Arkon will leave.
How do y'all dispose of the bodies?
I will walk outside.
Fire!
I will just like look around for a cart that's not ours.
There is a little hay cart that's pulled by one person. That one person can easily pull with a bundle of hay on it.
Am I able to fit? But I fit 4 bodies.
You can fit 4 bodies on it. If it can fit a bundle of hay, it can fit 4 bodies.
All right, 4 bundles of hay. Is there a horse attached to it?
No, it's a person-drawn cart, so it's just literally like a cart with 2 poles and then a pole going this way that they lift up, press against their chest, and start pushing.
You know what? You know what we should have asked them? Where they fucking parked their horse. I'm trying to find their cart. If they have a cart?
They do not. You look into the stables, and it's just your cart and that's your cart and horses out front. Not even horses out. No other horses except for the one workhorse that belongs to the tavern. They walked.
I mean, we can put them. Fuck. I mean, we can put them in our cart and then like drop them off on the side of the road because we don't want them to be found.
We are on a coastal town. We could just like.
We're not
Drop them off the
town,
coast.
Crossroads.
At a crossroads.
Yeah, you're at the crossroads.
We're not
right
actually
there.
at the town.
Yeah,
You
but we
are
maybe
technically.
going by the coast, so we could like just toss them in the.
Technically, you're about an hour walk. 30-minute cart ride to the coast. If that.
Take them to the coast.
Feed the mermaids.
We've been needing
you see
needing a beach
you-
episode.
Yeah.
Feed the mermaids.
What? Yeah, one that's not like
Boo 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 boo
the
boo.
mermaid people.
So y'all are just gonna
We'll
load it up.
Put the 2 heads in the cart, and
Wait, we could see if we can bait out the mermaid people.
we're not going back.
We could go. No, we can just go fishing with their
Oh my
body.
God.
No, this is not Reggie saying this. No, fuck no.
So Doll will set the heads, I guess, in the cart behind Vaeryn, so they're like not out in the open, and head back in. I do want to talk to Darius before we.
I'm just gonna put the bodies in the cart and just go back inside to go grab the other two bodies.
As you're grabbing the two bodies, Reggie, Doll, you go to the back and open up the door, and again you see the mother with her back against the wall, blank faced, and Darius again still with his back to his mother, pressing her up against the wall, and his fist clenching her apron with fresh tears streaming down his face. And all he sees is your silhouette. He chokes out, Are you done?
Very nearly, Darius. And she's gonna come in closer, just not like get too close to him, obviously, to scare him more. And she'll crouch down and say, "You did a really good job. Your mom is charmed. It only lasts a little while longer.
You just drop the charm.
She could.
I could. And in fact, don't be frightened." And she's gonna approach his mother. And I'm assuming she's still like trying to put out the make believe.
No, she did, and now she's just blank faced waiting the next order.
Okay. So, is she facing towards Doll?
Her back is against the wall, facing the door.
Okay. So Doll will approach her and gently put her hand on her cheek and say, "You were released."
What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we in the storage room?
There was a fire. You put it out.
Is that Darius? Did that happen? Darius! And she'll drop to her knee and hug him quick and look at his face. Did I put out the fire? He's gonna look back at you for a quick second and shake his head. She's like, oh, thank God no one's hurt. And she'll embrace him tightly. Thank you. Must have been a hard moment, and I don't remember that, but it seems like everything's okay. Thank you.
Of course. Those men that were at the table earlier asleep, it looks like they left.
Oh, okay. Thankfully they paid.
Yes.
Paid.
I will sit 2 gold on the table. Oh, fuck that. I sit 1 gold on the table. Give these niggas enough money.
Where will y'all be going?
Farther south. Our friends have some things to do down there, so we should be leaving shortly.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then safe travels, and hopefully the weather stays nice and doesn't rain during the night. You now have a nice tent to sleep in to help with that.
Yes.
Since she kind of chuckles to herself a little bit.
About this time, would Reggie be wrapping up?
Yeah, Reggie would have.
I would have heard like the.
You would have heard the door
shutting.
shut behind him.
Okay. Well.
Or to just shove the bodies over my shoulders and like the heads in my hands, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you for your hospitality.
Of course. I guess I have some more cleaning up to do. Don't we, Darius? As she looks down at him, a little confused by the... You see her nostril scrunch up a little bit. Yes, mother. And he, embarrassed, and he kind of tightens his leg together and pulls his little cloth shirt over his pants a little bit. Alright, if you would give us a moment.
Of course, and Doll will go to leave, but as she leaves, her fingers will like glisten with little twinkles of magic, and she will prestidigitation him clean.
You hear him patting his pants. What?
And she
And-
leaves.
And that is where we're going to end.
Okay.
Good session,
Oh
everybody.
damn! I thought we were gonna hop on the cart before we leave.
Right.
Or something happened.
Did you have
Wait,
something?
where's
Koada?
Keilani? That's what. Where the real question is, where's Keilani? That's what I'm trying to figure out beforehand, before we end.
Kalani?
Hmm?
Did you have something you
What?
wanted to say or do?
No, I'm chilling at the door.
All right.
On the door. Yeah. So
Even
yeah, I
though
just
there's
want to.
bodies walking out of the door.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This,
Yeah. No. No. I'm gonna hop. No. I'm gonna do all that. Grab up all the food and bring them back inside. Set them on the nearest table. I'm gonna hop in the driver's seat.